So, while I was in Japan, I came across this really small store in the corner of Harajuku selling denims. And one pair really caught my eye. But the price was more than I ever spent on a pair of jeans. It was around $150. The pants were so nice that I really wanted it, so I bit the bullet and pulled the trigger. This is how it looks on me. After I got home, I looked into a few more brands of Japanese denim, and I found this really stunning pair by Momotaro. The jean was made from 40% silk and 60% cotton. But the price was a whopping $760. Totally out of my budget. But it made me thought, what makes a jean so expensive? And can I make one myself? Oh, while I was in Japan, I bought myself a few things here. We have the fabric, scissors, cutting tools, chalk, everything. We're missing one big thing, which is the sewing machine. I decided to go with an industrial sewing machine, and luckily Thailand produces a lot of clothes and they have a huge second-hand market for industrial sewing machine. So I decided to get this, the Juki DTL 8700. Now that we got this, there's one tiny problem left. I don't know how to use this machine. So let me do a little research and be right back. It's as simple as that. Very pretty stitch line. Wait, the back looks a bit weird. Doesn't look quite right.
Take it through the top hole of your... I'll show you how to thread your Juki 8700.
Alright, I found the problem. When I was threading, I left my presser foot down, so it was causing the top thread to bunch on the back. So now, this should work. See, the front is nice and even, and there's no bunching up on the back thread. Let's get started on our project! Starting jeans right away is probably a bad move. I decided to practice with a tote bag project first. I found this free pattern online, and I'll link it in the bottom and the link below. The first project taught me many things, like how to read a pattern, cutting out the patterns, placing them on the fabric you're gonna use, cutting fabrics, marking the fabrics using a chalk, ironing, and the most important thing, sewing. So after many days, many hours of sewing, we finally completed my first project. Jan-jan! My tote bag. The stitching on the tote bag is quite wonky, but this project definitely helped me understand how to operate the sewing machine a lot better. Now that we've got that out of the way, I'm sure jeans will be just as easy. Oh my god. Fuck. One thing I learned from the tote bag project is that I am not going to print out 38 pages of A4 paper, tape them together and cut them anymore. I'm gonna go to a printing shop and get it printed out for me in A0 form. So after one full day of cutting, I finished cutting out every piece on the denim. And now let's get started with the prepping work. I'm done with the back pockets. One problem that we're facing with is this machine only does straight stitches, so it doesn't finish the edges, the raw edges that the jean has. Like these edges, these are raw, and after a while if we pull on them, they'll come apart. So we gotta enclose them somehow. And one way I'm gonna do that is to use a bias tape. So let's try and learn how to do that. Why is it wonky? Slow and steady, slow and steady. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, it's curved again. That's nice and straight. And a strong seam. Easy peasy. 2 parallel lines sewn on to the back. It wasn't that hard. Not at all. After multiple days of hard work, I finally finished my first pair of jeans. Here's the look. The fit is pretty nice, but there's a lot of problem within the construction of the pants. First, the crotch of the pant is very weak. I think the instructions were quite confusing, so I wasn't sure how to properly seam the crotch together. Second, the back yoke alignment doesn't really match. And third, the back pockets was a lot smaller than what I wanted. It doesn't really fit anything inside. Now, I could just leave it as it is and call it done with the project, or I can do this. Ta-da! I was kind of expecting to make some mistakes on my first pair, so I had a backup fabric to make my second pair. I was able to fix a lot of the problems I had on the other jeans, like the crotch, the back yoke aligning together, and the back pockets. But the jean is still far from perfect. While I fixed some problems, new one arises. This time, there was a problem with the waistband. It was a little bit bigger than I liked, and the jean was a bit more tapered, than I liked too. Overall, this project taught me a lot of things and how much work goes into making one pair of pants. You know, at first, I thought the most difficult part of sewing was sewing in a straight line, but that was only a small portion of it. I think the biggest part is the patience needed to learn the skill. Fixing your mistakes, rereading the manual 10 times is a lot harder. Also, did I save more money by making my own pair of jeans? Probably not. But I did learn a whole new skill, and it completely changed the way I look at clothes and understanding how it's made. But yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. If you guys like this type of content, please like and subscribe to my channel. Until the next one, see you guys. Bye.